laughing hard. Now, I've liked this segment. I've liked it a lot, in fact.
Not
I think
bad.
it's
Bill does,
a
it's
really
not
good innovation for the Saturday Rub, except for when you drop me in it. So I just make a strong suggestion that doesn't happen.
I better just scrub that one out. Well, if Bill just sticks in his chair and just puts his mic down, I might be able to get things out clearly, because you have been attacking me, haven't you?
Not a great start, but go.
But well, there you go again. You just try and bring... I know what you're trying to do. Try and bring me down. Lower my confidence. Not going to work. I'm going to start with you, Bill, now. I'm going to start with you.
What about the sting?
Oh, the sting.
I told you, homeboy.
That's what you call a nuff-nuff.
Sting.
Yeah, that's how we living, and you know.
Like a nuff-nuff.
Break down.
How could I forget that? You did.
You are a nuff-nuff.
No, it worked. You rattled me. But I'm going to start with you now. I was going to go second. But, we know a lot about each other around here, all the things we've done now. Duck, two-time premiership captain. How many All-Australians? 4 or 5?
Seven.
Seven. Oh, well
4
done,
as
Doug.
captain.
4 as captain, yeah. Anything else you want to throw in?
Which is a record too.
Never on the bench.
They rotate it around now, though.
Do they? Yeah. Okay.
2 as vice.
Jim,
What did Jim do?
he averaged over 40, first-class cricket.
Comfortably over
10
40.
Yeah,
what, more
exactly.
than that?
40.
41? How many hundreds? 10?
For 2 states, too, Bill.
Oh, 2 states. Damo.
Shield.
Damo, what did he do?
Well, we heard the other week he's got all those I ran in a race ribbons hanging up around his house everywhere.
Won a few media awards.
The green ones.
Oh, absolutely.
What are they called? The
Quill?
Wilkleys, the Quills,
The quills,
Al
the
Brown.
crowns.
Al Browse.
It's just we don't know the name of them.
Oh, Ralph.
Ralph
I'll
Mouth.
tell you, if you've got a record
Yes.
Al Brown, sorry.
at a ground that someone plays at every second week, trains at every week,
It's a good
you'd
record.
think they'd know who holds a record at that ground.
Would those young kids know who's kicked the most goals at the Gabba individually?
Oh, no. Oh, Zork,
surely.
do not answer this question.
Do you know who? Zorks?
It's got to be Jonathan, doesn't it?
So my question
Jonathan
is,
Brown.
why do you own all the shit stats? And you have to
Good
tell
question.
it. You ask a question
That's
and
a
then
shit
no
stat,
one
is
knows
it?
it.
The most goals at the Gabba.
No, it is good, but no one knows about it.
Well, they do.
When you have to tell, you
I
ask the
tell
question,
everyone.
then you have to tell everyone.
I do. That's a good stat, I would have thought.
Well,
What's the
okay.
most you ever kicked? Maybe 1 or 2?
4 and had about 38, I think. Anyway, now moving on to BT. I saw he's off the schedule again, so I've gone with him again. I know I've got to be careful around this, but I mean he's been dropped to the 2s anyway. He's in the reserves today. He's got the blockbuster, North Melbourne and Collingwood this afternoon. So I'll tell you,
Burn, be careful.
you know what? He'll spend more time in the resis if he keeps this up.
Why is that an intercept mark, Hodgie, given he was playing on him? Isn't that just a mark?
Well, when they kick it, BT, and they intercept it, it goes down as an intercept mark.
I thought they were just playing one-on-one with his man. He marked it.
Yeah, that's a mark, but it's an intercept because they kicked it.
Wow.
Well,
Come on, BT. Now he's got an issue with the intercept mark.
Yeah,
hasn't he? What is with that?
I'm on board with him.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
on board with
why?
him because if it's just if it's a one-on-one contest, what BT's saying. So if Damo and I are standing here and I mark it, that is just a contested one-on-one mark. An intercept mark should be.
Yes.
It should be if you're on your opponent, you leave and go and support your fellow teammate and then take the mark. That is an intercept mark. Otherwise, it's just a one-on-one mark.
The champion data is why it's called that.
I know.
So if you kick it and the other team mark it, it's automatically an intercept
So
mark.
that's what it's called. So we all know that. But BT's saying it shouldn't be called, and I agree with him.
Okay, thanks, Doug. Oh, I don't. But anyway, moving on. His replacement today
Put a flattener
is
on it.
Luke Darcy. So even his replacement is having a few issues.
Chris Scott has had an outside middle of the MCG team meeting that's gone for several minutes now. He's standing with all the players surrounding him and just delivering a lengthy oration, Howie, which you don't see too often pre-game.
The only time you see it is when the Cats play, and he does it every single time. But apart from that, you rarely see it in the big time.
I reckon I've only seen the Cats a couple of times this year, and they've done it both times.
Even the Chiefs jumping on.
They did it at, remember at GMHBA Stadium when
They
we
do
gave
it
the
every
first
week.
gamer.
Bill,
we didn't know it
Bill,
was.
they do it every single
Were you
week.
listening, Bill? They do it every week. That's the idea.
That's what I said. It's
Oh,
they
you
do
want to
it down
name
at
any
the-
other games I've
Tell you
done?
what, I've just seen an ad at Chemist Warehouse for Jador. I might have to get some of those.
Keep going,
for-
Oh, you're busy. Hey, Kingy. We love Kingy. He's one of the best experts. He's one of your ex-premiership teammates, Doug.
Who's that?
Yeah, David King.
Yes.
Oh, you weren't
yes.
listening again? No surprise there.
Yeah,
Hey, he is
Carried
respected as one of the great footy experts. Now, I just reckon he nailed it at halftime last night.
Oh, look, just at ground level, it feels like a long 9 points to me. It feels like this is a Richmond game. This is a game they thrive in. Those smalls working all the way up the ground, all the way back. It feels to me like they'll blow them. There's no way they can go 120 minutes playing this way, the Cats.
Well,
I think there might be.
What was the margin?
13 goals to 2 after half time.
63 points.
Yeah, oh boy.
Come on, King.
I think there's a little bit of a thing with Kingy. He was at Richmond for a little while, and he doesn't mind sort of.
Licky. What was that? Was that tongue out?
No, he doesn't mind.
Hey,
sort of, making some people
Doug.
feel better. But he's always had a bit of a thing with the Scott boys. We know that because of Brad. So whether there's a little bit
history
of that,
got
I'm
to
not
the bottom of it.
causing
Sort of,
trouble.
sort of
Special investigation.
Beveridge Barrett, sort of.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not as bad as that.
Oh, no.
we don't get him right every week, but it was a fair way off.
Yeah,
Keep going, Burns. Keep
only
going, Burns.
13 goals. Now, this week, enough. Troy Luff. Now, that's going back a little bit,
I'm
doing a lot of
still
special.
here.
Still is, but had a couple of little run-ins with the duck over the time. There's been altercations, I'll call them. But speaking of footy experts, this man he just nails it all the time. And, well, have a listen to this intel.
Jordan Clark takes a fine mark. Probably about 48 from home, 45-degree angle. Bit of a mismatch there as young Stevens is giving away some serious height.
There is. I mean, Clark's 185 and Stevens is... what's he at?
Sit at 184.
It's only 1 centimetre. But
1 centimetre! What he had to get.
Oh boy,
Luffy.
That was Luffy going, yeah, definitely. Have a look at the size of him. He's 185 and only 1 centimetre. So, play it, Leroy.
Nuff of the week.
We have nuffed the luff.
No, hang on. Hang on.
You can't silly segment again.
Well, it needs some help. And there's only one nuff of the week, Leroy.
The actual nuff of the week.
And it's you, Bernie. It is you. You're with the big dogs now. Have a listen to Nuffy Bernie.
Hopefully it gives them a bit of drive for this second quarter, because it's a bit of a wake-up call that quarter. This is, well, basically it's top versus bottom, isn't it? You've got a winless team. And what's the opposite? A lossless team?
Undefeated.
I'm going to go a lossless team.
I was going the theme, Bill. Lossless.
There's no word called lossless team.
Yeah, there actually is a word, but it doesn't mean...
And you're still nothing.
Oh, no.
Who was the ringleader of the infamous Ramsgate Rumble?
You can't say infamous.
Oh, infamous, yeah.
Say it again. He can't say it.
Infamous.
Yeah,
infamous.
You're a Nuffy, mate. Fair dinkum. You're with the big dogs, okay? You're in here now, Saturday, big dogs.
Well,
and actually, if we were dogs, right? You'd be a poodle, Jim. You'd be a fluffy little poodle that would bounce along the street like that.
Like an equestrian horse.
Exactly. And Duck,
I'd be a kelpie.
You'd be a rock-wheeler. You'd be You'd be a rock-wheeler. You'd be... You...
I think it's a rock-wheeler.
Rock-wheeler. Damo?
Yeah, what am I, Bill?
You're a corgi. You're just a little
Oh, here we go.
What are you, Bill?
You, a shih tzu.
And yourself?
I'm just a nice little border collie.
Nice big lab. Nice big lab.
Huge fat thing. Those ones that get that fat, you got to put a
Lovable.
skateboard underneath them.
Nice big lovable Labrador.
Infamous.
Yeah, get it right.
Yeah,
Very
okay,
nice,
thanks,
Bernard.
Bill.
I like it.